What is happening, everybody? We are back with another reaction video, and I'll be reacting to Final Fantasy VII Remake official extended release date gameplay trailer. I almost reacted to the other one, then I said, "Oh, it said extended one, so might as well look at this." Sorry, I'm a little late. I just uploaded like 17 other videos from what was it, EA and Bethesda thing, the E3 events. I was helping my brother with his bathroom, putting in his sink and not sink, his bathtub and stuff. And then he's like, I have to cut more wood and level it back off and stuff. I was like, oh, okay. I'm sitting around there, like, I don't know what I'm doing, because I put a bathtub in when I was 15. With some random guy at my Kung Fu dojo, and he was staying there, and the teacher was letting him stay there for I think like $200 or something like that. He was like one of those drifter guys. He's actually a pretty good martial artist. He's a biker. He's a very nice guy. And him put the damn. Anyway, I'm talking about fucking Final Fantasy. This week waiting. My fucking game, my generation. Anybody born after this bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean that. Anyway, here we go. Damn it, what's that name? Fuck. I can't say it. My brain is like, no. Aerith? Something like that. I always forget her. I used to just call her Ariel when I was a kid. I was like, Ariel. Man, my God, this looks so fucking good. Ah! And nerdgasm. There's that spiky in my
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche Sir.
You can have it.
Bitch, I don't want your material.
You think he's a keeper?
Oh my God.
Cool, man.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice.
Help me!
What if in this one, spoiler alert, she doesn't have?
Arlene.
Oh, see, there go the titties, everybody. Doesn't everyone can stop bitching about it? Are they gonna censor?
Have you been a good girl?
Like crying fucking perverts.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
I kind of want to see her fight.
My turn.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. She like, fuck. Yeah, she like, these are all I need.
Get going.
Okay.
Ooh. Hey, okay. Mark on the.
Got you now.
I like the numbers and shit going on. God.
You're not real.
You're Cloud. I have a favor to ask
Son
of
of a
you.
bitch.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard! Yeah!
Hold on to that hatred.
destroyed that village. I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, what is happening? Oh, is this just another 18-second move? I can't check. Fuck. Oh, good thing I didn't start. Oh, you get a I forget what they fucking call those things. I had a Max Payne one like that. It was like $20 or something. I was like, sure, I'll buy a Max Payne game and I get it. The game was already $20, so basically that thing was free with it. But oh my god. That game looks amazing. I don't want to hear any bullshit about turn-based. I don't want to hear any bullshit about censoring Tifa's titties. Or I don't want to hear it. I don't care about that shit. I care, and the game looks good. Now, I don't know about the mechanics of it. I haven't actually, I need to feel the game in my hand to know. So I don't know that. But it looks good, and I'm so sick and tired of hearing people bitch and complain about, oh, it's not turn, like when the game was first announced. Well, not when it was first announced, but when that first trailer came out. And well, that's basically what I mean, we were hearing little whispers about it, rumors that they were making one, but no one really knew for sure, as far as I remember. No, I don't think any reports actually came out saying, yes, it is official they're remaking Final Fantasy VII. But people were back then was bitching, oh, if it's not turn-based, I don't care. And I was like, well, shut the fuck up. Okay, if you don't care. Like, I mean, I have been noticing that they're starting to remake games a lot more. I don't have a problem with that. Like, I don't mind remakes, like in movies and stuff like that. Up to a certain point, like Final Fantasy VII is okay because, I mean, that was PlayStation 1. You know, like I can see PlayStation 1 and 2, those two generations. I'm perfectly fine with them remaking a PlayStation 3 game, doing a remake on PlayStation 4. Okay, now, like I would say, now you're pushing with that. Like, then you just either the game didn't perform well or performed very well, and then you're like, let's squeeze some more money and remake it for the new system. And it sometimes it's fine. I guess if you're I would say it's not really, don't remake the game, but add an expansion pack. That's fine. Like if it's a PlayStation 4 game, especially a PlayStation 4, don't fucking remake it. But just add an expansion pack, add things to it. I would say don't remake PlayStation 3 yet. Maybe when the PlayStation 5 comes out, then you can start doing remakes for the PlayStation 3 games. But I'm kind of worried that they're gonna just start. Well, let's just keep remaking games, and no one's gonna. Well, not gonna say no one, because they're still gonna. You're still gonna have your original IPs. Because I know people say that, well, Hollywood is nothing but remakes and reboots and stuff like that, or sequels, I guess, or adaptations, which isn't true. There are plenty of other movies. It's just that those get a lot more attention because they're either nostalgic or people put more money into it. Like some of the other ones might be indie films or something. Even though people put money into those as well. Not saying that they're cheap, but they're made by smaller studios and stuff like that. Or they might be a passion project that a big studio that best was instantly like considered an indie. Like Blumhouse used to be considered like an indie place until they started making really good, especially particularly horror movies. And people, oh shit, they're a serious like competitor. So now people don't really consider them indie, even though like they're known for making their movies like making them good on a very strict budget. They're like, we don't do that, 90 million, 100 million plus type of guy. We don't do that shit. Like you get $20 million. You better hire an actor who is not gonna be trying to ask for any more than that. If they ask for more than that, then fuck that dude out of here. And we don't need them. There are plenty of other actors that do this fucking job. Plenty of good ones, but I do fear that they're gonna start just remaking, like constantly remaking games. Because once you get to a certain point, it is kind of hard to, not necessarily video game, but movies in general. It's kind of hard to create a whole new idea and it not be similar to anything. I mean, so many movies come out, and so many have come out. It is difficult to do that. Or some things are going to be similar, but you have to change. Of course, you have to change enough so you don't get your ass sued. But this, I don't like this. I cannot wait to play this game. I think I said this before. Final Fantasy VII is the first RPG that I actually beat. That I would play all the way through and beat, even though it took me like a couple years to, because it wasn't my game, it was my brother's game. And I remember I came back up to visit and I played it all summer and beat it. Pretty much the first day I got there, then when I got out of school, played it. Well, I actually beat it halfway through the summer. I didn't take the whole summer. I was like, why was this so hard to do when I was a kid? Like, it was the hardest fucking thing to try to even get 20% complete with that game. When I was, and it was like I think it was like maybe 3 years later. And it's like, I guess my brain, my patience have matured enough, but now, I did that with, in that same summer, I beat Metal Gear Solid. So I was like, what the fuck? Because I had to be 15 because I left when I was 12. So yeah, 15. Yeah, if it was, yeah, because I was turning 13 that year. So I was 12, but it was my 13th year. And I remember I beat both of games. And I was like, what? Even though, like, why couldn't I beat these games before? I beat Double Dragon, even though that's like a side scroller beat 'em up back in the day. But I beat that. I beat a bunch of other like fighting games, Bushido Blade 2, a bunch of other fucking like NES and Super NES games, and some PlayStation ones. Like I know Tekken 3 was on PlayStation, but fighting games don't really count. But yeah, I can't wait to play it. I don't want to hear any bullshit about anything. Like when it comes out, then I'm like, okay, now we can talk what we like and don't like. And this is not going to satisfy everybody. Nor should it. You know, I mean, I hope they don't change too much because even though you're remaking, you do want to do different things a little bit, like try to change the story a bit, and fill up some plot holes from previously and stuff like that. Some people, I want the exact same thing, just the exact same way it was, just with updated graphics. I was like, I would prefer some new things, maybe some new stories, some new plot twists that don't necessarily, destroy the main plot. I mean, if it's like they're keeping the main plot from the original game, I can see a little bit of twists and turns, but it still ends up at the same destination like it did in the previous game. But they keep what the fuck was her name, Aerith or whatever. If they decide to keep her alive, I think I don't care. They keep her alive, but if they keep her alive, oh my god, people will probably riot. Oh, I'm getting a headache. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed my reaction on one. Let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.